If you've already mastered the citrus fruit, you may be looking for other ways to draw fruit with value. The citrus fruit often doesn't take long, so let's show what we know. Always start in Chrome Canvas by starting a new drawing. When the layer is opened, make sure you're on the first layer. For now, I'm going to leave my background white. I like to always start with this sketching pencil. Make sure the pencil is changed to a color that you can see, such as black. Make sure the size is also an appropriate size. The shape of my apple is generally round. It might have a divot in the top with a stem and leaf. Now I need to open a new layer. On this layer, I'm going to start making the value changes of my apple. Unlike the orange, we need to start with the darkest value of the color we chose. If I want to do a red apple, I'm going to choose red first. Then I'll go to Custom Colors, and I'll find the darkest red I want to use. It's almost brown. With that darkest color, I'm going to use the marker tool. Make sure it's an appropriate size and darkness. Since I'm just coloring in my apple whole, a larger brush would be fine. I don't have to color my apple all the way in because I'm going to be showing value. I can then go back to my custom colors and choose the next step up. I'm going to repeat this process a few times, coloring in my apple. You'll notice as my apple is being colored that I'm choosing to offset my coloring just a little bit so that a little bit of the previous color shows. Keep changing the color using the custom palette. You may after a time want to change the size of your brush as you move through your colors. I am almost at a pure red. Now it's time to get into the tints of my apple. You can see how the shading in this apple makes it look a little bit three-dimensional. Now we need to create the divot in our apple. Remember, the divot is where the stem comes out. I'm going to go back to that color that was the darkest. I'm going to go ahead and color that area just a little bit with my dark paint. If you need to, redesign the outside if it gets a little lumpy. Now I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to go ahead and back to my paint palette and see if there's a brown that I like. If not, I can use the slider to find a brown. I'm going to change the size of my marker tool once again to make the stem and the leaf. This is way too big for my stem, so I'm going to shrink it. I'm also going to go ahead and make my leaf. You can even make really fine details on your leaf, such as the individual veins on the leaf's surface. These extra details will make your apple really stand out. Now I've shown value on this fruit. You could use this for pears, apples, grapes, or other fruit. Make sure whatever your fruit you choose that you show a full range of value, from shades to a pure hue to tints. Show what you know. Remember, to download your image, you're going to click the three dots and click Save as Image. A little download window will pop on the bottom of your screen, and it'll give you the option to copy to clipboard. When it gives you the option to copy to clipboard, that's how you're going to attach it to your assignment. If you need help with those directions, watch this video again.